Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. They showed off a lot of new ships and teased some more that should be in our hands over the next 12 months in the Captains of Industry presentation at CitizenCon. This is a summary of that, and we're going to be talking about what we know or think about the teasers they showed over the next 12 months, because they showed ships they're working on, and we know they're working on some more. Yeah, let's just jump in. At the start of that presentation, they showed off the Grav construction cart. Basically, this is the smallest way to get into base building. It will fit into a range of ships from like the cutter up. It has drones, 2 small drones. They fly out and build your buildings for you. Larger drones can make smaller structures quicker, and they can also make buildings up to their size, so small drones can only make small buildings. You want to go larger in your base building and support base building, then you want yourself an Argo CSV, a construction support vehicle. So there are 2 variants here they showed off. The FM, the fabrication model. So this has 2 medium construction drones that will fly out, and a room for 4 SCU of internal resources. You can sort of feed resources into this and the drones will use that, but I believe they also will use nearby items and resources for base building. There's also the SM model, the supply model. This is a flatbed truck with 4 SCU of open space, enabling you to move stuff around the base more easily. That one, the SM version, is in-game now and on sale from $40. Assumedly these other ones, anything that's to do with base building, will come out once the first tier of base building is in. They also showed off the MISC Star Lancers. Now these are quite a bit bigger than a Freelancer. They are not available in-game yet. There's the MISC Star Lancer BLD version. This has 4 large drones, and obviously being a ship, it's a lot more mobile for base building and that sort of stuff. You got the Star Lancer TAC, the TAC, that was available from $295 on the store at the moment, but that's a combat variant basically of that Star Lancer, very, very pew-pewy. You also have the Star Lancer Max, which is going to be coming out and flyable during the IAE later in November. That was available from $225 and is a relatively large cargo carrier with a bit of punch to it as well. How large? Well, it's 224 SCU of cargo. I think that is actually quite good for what is otherwise a multi-role, pretty good mission running ship as well. Now, something that has changed quite a lot is the Pioneer. They are reconcepting this as a factory base. So this focuses now, rather than being a outpost builder and plucker upper, is focusing on being a self-sustaining mobile base and factory. It no longer has the arm, it doesn't build buildings internally anymore, it's got all capital-sized components, and on board is just all of the facilities that you can think of. It's got fabricators for loads of different crafting. So this can be for large vehicles. You also got arrays of fabricators for smaller FPS gear if you want. You've got a fabrication hangar for building ships. You've got a med bay. You've got extractors, ground extractors for gathering resources when the ship lands, and a refinery to refine them. There's a large cargo area of 1,000 SCU. It has a little hangar, well, a little landing pad on the top that the elevator there can pull it in. It also has 4 extra large base building drones. With these, you can build the largest structures in-game, and obviously any of the smaller ones as well, as long as you've got the blueprints for that. This is also the only way that you can start to build a space station. Pioneer flies out, builds the first section of it, and then the space station sort of builds the rest from that section. But you can land this where you want to build a base and have your base up and running pretty quick. It can be the beating heart of your base temporarily, or you can use it permanently, I suppose, if you want to. This won't be ready day one of when they release base building, but they are starting production of this newly reconcepted Pioneer in the next week or 2. What's this? A Tobii eye tracker ad? I have compiled a list of suitable occasions to purchase the Tobii eye tracker as a present. For yourself, for your nan's 80th birthday. She may be an avid player of Star Citizen, or you can just go, oh no, Nan, you don't like it, it's okay, I'll use it for you, don't worry. Baby showers, or an infant's birthday. There are very few situations where the Tobii eye tracker is not the perfect gift. The Tobii Eye Tracker gives you natively supported high-precision head and eye tracking for Star Citizen, and a load of other games for that matter. There's a load of cool bits like Tobii Ghost, so you can see where eyes are looking, but also you got camera boost, which is like mouse acceleration for your head. Until the 28th of October, you can grab 15% off by using the link below. There's also a sweepstake running where you can grab yourself a Star Citizen ship and starter pack. Again, links below. Now, back to the video. They said that they are going to be getting the Lumberyard Guardian, Crusader Intrepid, and Polaris, along with the Starlancer Max, in at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo in November later this year. So they should all be flyable at the IAE and released, I would assume. So you're about to buy them, you're about to fly them. They're going to be in-game. They also said the last of the ships that they teased at last year's CitizenCon, the Legionnaire, won't make it this year. They want to wait until they have hacking gameplay in there and then align it with that. This is probably the more exciting thing, though. Over the next 12 months, they are working on a variety of ships. I did also actually talked to John Crew at CitizenCon, and he said they're making great progress on a big range of ships beyond what was shown. This is just some of them. So let's talk about what these ships and vehicles are if we know. One, the first one they showed, it looks like the Argo CSV. Assumedly, this was the fabrication model. Two, this looks like some form of Grey Cat vehicle, potentially with a large drone, probably base building, that sort of stuff. That makes sense, right? Three, a vehicle based on the Atlas frame, so something that's based on the same frame as the Ballista Centurion, potentially to do with industry. 4 and 5, this is more of the Hornet Mark II variants. We know they're working on the Tracker, the Ghost, and the Super Hornet for the Mark II variants, so it's gonna be a couple of those. 6, I don't know what that is. I don't really know. Tell me what you think in the comments below, what you think that is. 7, that's the Lumberyard Guardian again, or a variant of it. 8, again, I don't know what this is. Tell me in the comments what you think that is. 9, this appears to be the Crusader Intrepid. 10, it looks like a smaller Corsair. This is very Corsair-like, something a little bit smaller. Maybe it's to do with base building again in industry. That is quite possible. 11, we've got the RSI Apollo, I think. That looks like the Apollo to me. 12 looks like a Starlancer variant, so one of those. 13, very excited. This appears to be the Perseus. Perseus is one of my favourite ships. I want a Corvette-sized brawler. It's got big guns. It's sort of turns up and deals with big ships at close range. Very, very much like it. We know that CIG were going to be relatively RSI heavy with their sort of large ship lineup, since they focused on the Polaris, and they said they'd get like the Perseus and then the Galaxy out. 15 appears to be the Ironclad, which is that really cool cargo ship, but also could be the Ironclad Assault. That's the name of the other one. 15 appears to be the Pioneer, which is great because I have a Pioneer. I'm very excited for base building. Base building is one of the things I want to do in-game. Actually, I want to do a little bit of everything in-game, but base building is something I want to spend a lot of time doing in-game. So all of those are supposed to be in our hands over the next 12 months, I believe. They said working on, I assume they meant in our hands, although that was just an assumption. That could just mean, no, we're going to be working on them at some point. Is the Pioneer going to be in our hands in the next 12 months? Maybe. Is that what you are assuming as well? And that would mean that base building would be in our hands within the next year. Even if it's we're just working on these over the next 12 months, a good portion of those and a load of others will still make it into our hands over the next 12 months. So really, really excited for that. Really interested to know what you think. Do you like what CIG were throwing down with the ships and the teasers and all that sort of jazz? Are you looking forward to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo later in November to see some of those actually realised, like the Polaris, which I've been waiting for ages, that Crusader Intrepid, that Lumberyard Guardian, the Starlancer Max, and what do you think the 6th and 8th ship that were shown off actually are? And do you think I got any of those wrong? Whatever your thoughts or questions, please tell me in the comments below, and listen to this beautiful potato boy about getting NordVPN. Use the links below to help support the channel. A very long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, CIG had taken over the development of NordVPN, and at NordVPN, the yearly Nord Fan Fest, they were releasing their first game, Squadron Nordy 2. It's amazing, and it would truly revolutionize the FPS industry. Then I woke up, and realised that NordVPN is already great and released and it doesn't need an FPS module, it's a VPN. And you should get it now, links below, discount, helps channel, read bullet points. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For October, it's for a Drake Corsair with a game package and lifetime insurance. All you have to do to be in for a chance of winning that lovely Star Citizen access and ship that can be used for exploration, but it's also this cool little multi-role, multi-crew ship. You just need a comment on any of our videos made during October. That will go into the hat. It's not a hat, it's a spreadsheet. It goes into that, and then a random person is chosen. With the addition of Alpha 4.0 and Pyro, there's going to be tons more to see and explore. The Corsair is perfect for that. Good luck. Please consider supporting the channel as well. We've got the join button under our videos that will make you a channel member. That goes a long way in supporting the channel, as does becoming a Patreon. It's pretty much the same thing, but for different mediums. You can also like, comment, share, or sub, things like that. That all helps with the channel hugely. Thank you so much for your support and watching, and I hope you have a great October.